Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 12:05. You started off with a lie. You fucking liar. Hello, gorgeous ones. It's the Fonzy and Company podcast. Fonzy here, the episode, and hello, and I forgot my usual intro. It is May the 2nd, 2024. Woo! Just about to be May the 4th. Star Wars. Fucking who gives a toss about that, man? Jesus Christ, who gives a fuck? Honestly, that might, like, we've all got those TV shows we like, and I know Star Wars, world-renowned, like, recreated every fucking Halloween costume since the 80s or whatever. Now Baby Yoda's a thing, Mandalorian, some other fucking shitty spin-off they'll try and get a cash grab out of, you know, that usual stuff. Fine. I don't care. You know what I mean? Kind of over it, guys. Great, you know, great movies. Fine. What am I doing this weekend for May the 4th? That date also resembles a film. I've got my mum's, what do you call it? Yeah, that thing I told you in the previous one. My old mum's surprise birthday. And it wasn't the 30th anniversary. I've only been alive 30 odd fucking years, 34 years now, so maybe 33. I have this problem of forgetting how old I am. I think it's intentional, just so I'm not keeping an eye on it, so I can't get too depressed. But yeah, it's my mum and stepdad's 60th and their 20th anniversary. I think I said 30th last time. So we've got it all booked, all ready to go. The band is ready to go. Bandeoke, man. Come on. I think that is the way karaoke should be, man. If you're a musician looking to make a little bit of money on the side, learn a bunch of covers and get some other drunk tosser to come and sing your songs. It's great. Everyone wins. You don't have to share the money with a singer. Or the guitarist can take some singing duties when everyone's too scared to come up on stage. That sounds good, right? But they're going to come and do that. I think that would be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how they're making things difficult. They're starting to ask more questions. Where should we go? Where should we meet you? Where are we meeting you? What are you doing? Where's the show? Where's the big theatre show you told me about? So, aye, I'll be there. I just need to know what to wear. Like, yeah, the big theatre show, the one that doesn't exist. Yeah, but dress up smart. So that'll be my weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. What else has been going on in my life? I don't care what you say anymore. This is Fonzy's life. Fonzy's life in the restaurant has been dramatic. Oh, here we go. More melodrama from the restaurant, Fonzy. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. The brewery that I'm with, right, getting petty, very petty. Basically, when I first started, so with my restaurant, I started working as a GM there before I actually bought the place. And at the beginning, the current brewery that I'm with were awful. They were very unhelpful, unwilling to communicate, just very passive-aggressive, very unprofessional. I was like, I just need this one thing sorted out. Once it's sorted out, then there's no problems. It was something to do with the lines or whatever, because, it was awful. Whatever practices were been put in place before, I did not like it. And basically, recently I've been like, right, and with summer is coming up, and technically that's our quiet period. I know for a lot of places it's crazy busy, but for us it's a quiet period. So I want to be able to kind of capitalize. So I'm thinking we're going to start doing like more on the booze side, get the pictures out, 4-part pictures out, do all that shit. I think that'd be fucking cool. But you know what? Those lines are fucked. I've never really dug the beer overly. That people have like not complained about it necessarily, but like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. I'd rather have like basic bitch stuff. Like Stella Artois. Oh yes, the pinnacle, the pinnacle beer. You get that tosser who comes in. He's like, oh, you got any English beer on? What do you mean English beer? Well, this was it's brewed 17 minutes down the road, mate. So, what do you mean by, yeah, fucking Foster's or Stella? What, fake Australia and fucking Belgium? Is that the English beers you're talking about? Nah, mate, like fucking Estrella. Well, yeah, from Barcelona, yeah. Are these the English beers you're on about, you fucking dumb cunt? I hate when people do that, man. That's why I can't work in those type of bars anymore. Those fucking beer belly, sunburnt, bald, wife-beating motherfuckers that I can't be asked to serve anymore. I'm not being precious. I just can't be bothered with them. The moment in their head that they're right and you're wrong, there's just no coming back from that. I couldn't be asked. But anyway, the brewery is like giving me a hard time because I've turned around and said, look, guys, contract is up with you guys. If I'm totally honest, I'm not going to renew it. I want a fresh start. This is my first business and I've got something in mind. So unfortunately, I'm going to be moving forward with that. Thank you for all your help and stuff like that. It's been great. Say it's been great. When you say that, you try and be courteous and professional and say, yeah, sorry, it's not going to be for us. Thank you. But yeah, time to move on. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah, that shit. And these guys were not happy about that. I'll tell you what, they were pissed at me, man. And they've still been pissed at me. So all their equipment is in the cellar, right? So that, like, with most beer breweries, pubs, restaurants and stuff, usually with their lines, a brewery will provide them with the equipment to pour said beer. And they were doing that for us. So once this contract is up, basically they got to come pick up their equipment. I've been trying to arrange a day that they can pick up their equipment. It's easy for everyone. And they've just not been very courteous back, I tell you. I won't mention the brewery, much as I love to. I will say it's one of the local Bristol ones. But I tell you, they've been petty, really fucking unnecessarily aggressive. It's just like, dude, get the fuck over it. I was going to even arrange their cans in. Just say, all right, well, we can keep this going. If it doesn't work out with this new brewery, I will, naturally, get you guys back in. But for me, it's just not really what I want going forwards. It's a one-track mind you guys have. I've had tainted barrels. I've had missed deliveries. Like, this whole thing about the lines was fucking pathetic and it was nothing to do with me. So basically, goodbye. Yeah, get the fuck out. And now they've said, yeah, all right, we'll come take it out this weekend. Like, whoa, all right, whoa, hold on. I'm trying to give you a fucking date. It wasn't even this weekend. It was like on that very day. So yeah, I'll come and fucking rip it apart now. So what you're going to do is you're going to come and rip it apart out so I have no beer whatsoever. Fine, you are more than welcome to do that. But I will tell every motherfucking restaurant and bar that I know in Bristol, and believe me, I know a lot, never to fucking work with you again. Do not try and fuck with me. I'm trying to get a good, mutual ground. I don't know, guys. Sorry. I thought that was interesting. Again, I should name the brewery, but I'm not going to because, you know what? I don't want to stir. I do not want to stir. But fucking pathetic, bro. But you know what? To cheer myself up, to make myself feel a little better, I got tickets to Yellow Card. Way from here I'll be. Get your fucking beer out of my pub. Yeah, Yellow Card, man. I can't wait for Yellow Card. It's 20 years since Ocean Avenue this year. 20 years. One of arguably the greatest noughties pop punk albums of all time. I know I've narrowed that down, and one of the greatest five guys who play guitar instruments between 2002 to 2004, who also have a violin, from California. Probably the best band of all time in that category. But yeah, I can't wait to see him. That's going on in Cardiff. Here we go, my Welsh fellow allies. yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And it's not in the usual places. It's their local university. They do. We saw Billy Talent there and Don Broco way back then. And you know what? Good sound, nice intimate venue. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. I was trying to find some fucker to go with. Eventually, I found a friend. I found a friend to go with. I found a friend to go with. She likes yellow card. I like him too. What is this I'm drinking? Vimto Energy. Oh, Jesus Christ. That explains a lot. Well, yeah, she's going to be going with me to see Yellow Card. I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be good. Ocean Avenue in full. If I'm honest, after Lights and Sounds, I didn't really know much about the band. I haven't really. It was just for that album for me growing up. Really, took me to a good place, and it got me through some good times, bad times, some great summers, and I really dug him. Really, really loved that band, and it'll be nice, and another fucking tick on the old band bucket list as well. We've also got coming up, so it's May now, and then we've got Big D and the Kids Table, another ska band. I want to say they're from Boston. I might be wrong, maybe Detroit. Great band. There's my favourite album of theirs, probably is it Steady, Strictly Rude? Is it? Oh, God, I can't remember. Say, what's your favourite album, Fonzy? Oh, the one I can't remember. That one. No, Stomp is definitely my favourite album from them. So, and it is, I think it's another anniversary as well for them, 15 years since, it's something rude. I'm blanking on it now. It's got fucking, if you guys are a fan of this band, Noise Complaints, Steady Riot, Souped Up Vinyl, and Shining On. That one. Sorry, I know you guys wouldn't know what Big D and the Kids Table are, but I definitely recommend them as a nice gateway ska band. I think you'd really dig it. Look, tell me to have fun. Have fun, Fonzie. Thank you very much. I will have fun. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. Fucking Cinnamon Lace has come out. I think I told you last time it's been out. Fucking thank you for everyone who's tuned in to watch it. I am surprised on both ends of the scale. I'm surprised that certain platforms did really badly kicking off, but I know exactly why, which will be rectified soon. And YouTube, for some reason, you guys kicked off it in YouTube. Is that the new platform now? Because I haven't released music in a year and a half whatsoever. Is that where you guys listen to music now? Kiwi fucking Phil was telling me about, he does YouTube music because it makes more sense to have a YouTube music account than it does to have a Spotify account. Why is that, Phil? Well, Phil would say that you watch YouTube all the time, right? So why not have a YouTube music account where you can watch videos without the dumb fucking ads? Find what you're looking for on Bumble. And all that shit. Plus, you get all the benefits that Spotify has. Plus, it's more than likely that YouTube would have a lot more variations of the songs, the live versions, the B-sides, the fucking re-releases, the masters. They would most likely have music that has not been uploaded to Spotify as well. So, that's cool. And to be fair, he makes a bloody good argument. He really does. And as far as I'm aware, it's cheaper than Spotify. Could be wrong. But here's when the completely pointless argument to counteract that comes in. I've had Spotify for a while. I've made all these playlists. I've got a good algorithm going. I like the way it's structured. I don't know why. That should be literally all the reasons that Phil's listed should be the reason I should switch to YouTube music immediately. It's everything a musician and everything would want, and the guy who watches videos fairly frequently would want. But I don't know why I can't make the transition. I can't stop smoking vapes. Immediately. I've got to ease into it. I've got to start off the fucking, Nordic spirit. I've got to try chewing on a fucking cocktail stick for a while, and then eventually we'll just slowly ease into it, like doing a fart in yoga. Yeah, so I might do that. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys. If you have still not heard the record yet, go and listen to it. Go on. It's been 4 days. That's very rude since I released it. And yeah, again, has it been 4 days? Probably a bit longer than that, maybe about 5. But yeah, thank you guys for those who have tuned in. Yes, we have recorded a second one. And yes, there will be a release date on that in the next couple of months. And I look forward to sharing that. This second one is going to be a lot more... Maybe not what you're used to from Fonzy and Company, still a different, that's still that same sound, but a little bit more appealing to the ear, I reckon. Yeah, so let's, keep listening to music there. That's usually my outro. Fucking hell, a 15-minute podcast. Oh, Fonzy's getting lazy. I am getting lazy. I'm going to get a haircut before this party. I don't get haircuts anymore, man. I think it's a waste of money. I really do. I feel like it's something you could do at home, or at least learn. And then if you fuck it up, you can wear a hat. Maybe not for the ladies, but for us dudes, I don't know. Either grow your hair long or just learn to fucking cut it. You know what I mean? I feel like I haven't gone to pay for a haircut in forever. And I know, like, there's benefits to it. It will grow the right way. They'll obviously do a much better job, but I can't justify paying 15, 20 quid or whatever every other week for something I've got to go back and do. To me, that's mental money, man. I can get a new hat every week for that and have like a 365 hats for 365 days of the year and look awesome. But for some reason, I'm gonna have a go. I'm gonna see, because my hair's getting a bit long now, and my usual like reasoning is just to grow it out, get bored of it, shave it all off, start again. The circle of life. I could do that, but I'm actually gonna try and test to see if my theory is actually correct that haircuts are a waste of time. So I'm gonna get my haircut and. See what you guys think. Oh God, is that a crew? Oh God, is that a fade? Those are the buzzwords. Buzzwords, because haircuts. Oh man, what else is going on? Yeah, we mentioned Coachella. A couple of episodes we mentioned Coachella. Woohoo! Woohoo! That was another one that I forgot to mention on the time. Woohoo! Fucking, what's that band? Woohoo! A very nice house. It's a very good house in the country. Yeah, Blur. They were not having a good time. Fucking Damon, man. He was pissed at that Coachella crowd, man. It was weird, like, seeing the YouTube videos. I did see that Coachella actually do, like, proper, like, well-edited, directed shots of the festival, which is great. I was really enjoying watching those. But, man, Damon Albarn, fucking hell, man, he was not having a good time. And there was so many comments of saying, yeah, this crowd doesn't deserve Blur. What the fuck? Like, this band is, like, so fucking awesome and huge. Like, this crowd is bullshit, that sort of thing. And I was like, all right, that's... It sounded all right. Maybe, they are huge British bands. So maybe it doesn't translate in America. But, they have been going, 30, 35 years, something like that, maybe longer. That's why I was a bit surprised that they should have had a little bit more of a better reception. But maybe it was the demographic, maybe it was the sound. But it's weird because I did see, I'll give a shout out to this YouTuber, TBD TV, who are 5 Northern, maybe 6, sometimes 8 of them, 7. I don't know. I think it's a guy called Rob who vlogs festivals. This guy goes to festivals for a living, edits the videos, and goes with his sister and his mates and all that. Yeah, they're Northerners. So sorry about that in advance for plugging Northerners, but that's all right. No. Half you Americans won't be able to understand the fucking accent. Can barely understand mine. You'll need a fucking dictionary for these motherfuckers. Well, they go to festivals, and they did go to Coachella. And it was weird, because having already known this information about Blur, because obviously Coachella do 2 weeks, don't they? They do 2 weekends worth of festivals, right? So these guys went to the second one, and all the news and stuff, the 24-hour news cycle had been around about Blur was shit. They fucking hated it. The crowd hated them. Yada 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 yada. But then these guys went there and they were watching Blur, and apparently it was pretty tosh. Just like the sound, the crowd interaction, like they seemed to be singing along for the bits that counted, but I think the damage had already been done. I think Damon was just looking to get the fuck out of there. Yeah, so I don't know. There could be a number of factors. There really could be that maybe the crowd isn't for you. But then you see that fucking Tyler, the Creator, who's a rapper, by the way. What's one of his songs, Fonzy? I don't fucking know, do I? Another one, those trap artists, You know what? I could be pigeonholing. I could be generalising. I really could. And that is when the fucking conversation gets dark. When you say, oh my God, not all rappers sound like that. I know not all rappers sound like that. I've got my fair array of hip-hop playlists that I go through. But there's this certain type of fucking rap that's come out in the last 5 to 10 years that just sucks ass, dude. It's just fucking terrible. It's the most repetitive, monotonous. The lyrics aren't clever anymore. They're not fucking creative. They're just fucking boring. It's not clever. And do you know what? It's not even clever. You know what's not clever about it? Nothing. It's not good. It's not good, guys. Rap's gone to a shit place, man. Well, there was that little while ago, that Lil Nas X dude, that openly gay rapper that was coming out, basically doing the same fucking thing. But then all the old school rappers, not all of them, just a few fucking homophobic dickheads, obviously, saying like, "Oh, if this is the future of rap, like we're fucking doomed," that sort of thing. I'm hoping they were talking about the music rather than the dude's sexuality, because I think it's quite fucking refreshing to see an openly black gay rapper come out and fucking, dry humping a devil and all that shit. I think that's fucking cool. Just the music sucks. Though sucking ass apparently the little Nas X's thing, I'd imagine. I don't know. I don't know what he likes. Go and ask him. Blur, bit of a blur. Irony. But the one I wanted to see was No Doubt. And holy shit, what did I tell you? What did I fucking tell you? No Doubt delivered, guys. Holy shit. Banger after banger after banger. They bought that Olivia Rodriguez, the one who sounds like Diet Paramore, that one, to do Bathwater. Now everyone knows what Bathwater is. Not fucking Sophie Delphine Bathwater, not that one, you dumb fucking Jen cunts. The Bathwater, the song Bathwater, was it off of Tragic Kingdom? I can't remember, but yeah, I've had that song on all my playlists forever. Now everyone's like, oh my God, you gotta hear this new No Doubt song. It slaps so hard. I can't. I hate when people like things that I like. It's like, yeah, I've been telling you about this for ages. Yeah, but you're nobody, so nobody really gives a shit what you think. Like, yeah, fair enough. But when Olivia Rodrigo comes on and does it, it's a hit. It's a hit. But yeah, No Doubt. Absolutely fucking slayed, dude. Very proud of them. I'm, again, hoping for some new music. Really am. Now, Sublime was the other one that came out. Bradley Knowles' son doing his thing. You know what? I watched it the first time, and I'm not going to lie, I did have to switch it off halfway through, and I was like, you know what? No. I'm not digging it. You know why? It's because I think it was under-rehearsed a little bit. I think vocally it was just a bit drab. You know, when those nice, because Bradley just had a nice soulful voice. I think even Gwen Stefani said back in the VH1 days, said like, well, when I first heard Bradley, I thought he was a black guy. Just such a nice, deep, dark, soulful voice. And I don't know, I found his son like really fucking hard to do, to recreate that. And yeah, you can take it into your own, like Rome did, and do your own kind of version of it, which was fine, I guess. And I did enjoy it for the time being, even though no one else did, apparently. But I was really finding it hard to gel with him. Just every now and then, like doing Bad Fish. Or, you can tell me how you a bad fish too. You know, just every now and then doing like little metal screams and that. It's like, I know I do that when I play live every now and then, just in like the screaming bits. So I like the wow, you know, those sort of parts. I love doing that. But I don't know, I found he was doing it too often. And then I noticed he was barely fucking playing guitar. Watch it back, because I swear, even though he had his old man's guitar that was custom made for him, which is, again, very cute. I'm very happy that, I think Bradley was 27, 26 when he died. And his son's now that age. And it just seems so fitting and so beautiful. And everything's so awesome about it. And again, I wish that for my kids. I hope that happens for me one day. That'd be great. But I don't know. I think some more rehearsals, a little bit more of a tune-up is needed. Because, I mean, the guy wasn't playing the guitar. And there was a second guitarist, which, as far as I'm aware, Sublime never had. It was always Bradley, and you never needed it because Bradley's guitar playing was smacking, like spot on, awesome. Again, I could be wrong. They might have had a second guitarist in their previous shows, but when I went to see him, one guitar and keys and bass and drums. But a lot of the time, he wasn't even playing guitar. I know for Date Rape, he definitely didn't play guitar in there. Just a little bit more of rehearsal. I think that's what it's needed. But I mean, people seem to have a good time. They did blow the crowd away. Again, it's a very beautiful moment. So I mean, credit, Coachella did look fun. And then I saw something about this Japanese chick, who isn't even a real chick. Why are you saying chick, Fonzy? That's misogynistic. All right, broad then. So this Japanese broad on the fucking stage who's not a real person. It's an AI person. It's a fucking anime lady who's apparently huge. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like, all right, this is when the robots take over, guys. We are fucked, honestly. So this animated lady is like close to being a headliner. She's huge in Japan. I don't know why I'm referring to a robot as a she or a fucking AI picture generated 3D animation as a she, but I guess the lady who sings is a lady. So yeah, right, sure, whatever. I just like, all right, this is the beginning of the fucking end. This is weird, man. I don't get how you can respond to an animation going like, "Are you ready?" and respond as a crowd like to a robot. You know what I mean? I just found that weird. I know it's a little bit unusual. It's something a bit cool to do. Fine, but honestly, nah. I don't like the way this is going. Please stop it. Musicians are already petitioning around to stop AI deep faking fucking music, and honestly, I don't know what it is. Still a bit unfamiliar. Should do my own work, but if that's what it is, is that what it is? I don't know if that's what it is, but if that has got anything to do with it, I don't want anything to do with that. I will sign that fucking petition. Real musicians, people. Then there was, I would definitely recommend a band called The Japanese House, who I did see on the lineup. I was like, fuck it, I'll give them a go. And very surprised. Very cute, funk, soft, indie pop. And you know what? It was nice. It was very pretty. And they've definitely got a good few songs in the bank. I'm going to be listening to them a little bit more often. Yeah, The Japanese House, check them out. Yeah, very, very pretty. Very, very good. And then fucking America doing it again, man. Sick New World. Did you see that shit? Sick New World? Man, they killed it. What a lineup. System of a Down, who are crap live, by the way. I don't care what anyone says. Love the band. Still this album was fucking amazing when that came out. Man, Chop Suey, obviously, the Toxicity, fucking all of it was great. Honestly, all of it was awesome. But live, I mean, sometimes they get it right, but I mean, the amount of fucking videos and the one-off live performance I've seen, and no. Just can't quite do it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the sound mixing or whatever. I don't know. It just always sounds off and a bit weird, very unbalanced, and the vocals are just, the backing vocals especially, are just so weird. I don't know. But anyway, great to see them back and doing their thing. I think it was a bit of a split. They didn't see themselves coming back together. I don't think they like each other very much. But you know what? Fucking nice to see it. Slipknot back with a new drummer. What's his name? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of elite drummers would be like, what the fuck? You don't even know his name. Ba-boom. I don't. I have no idea what the dude's name is. Don't know where he's from. Seems good. I mean, it's not like you haven't got a back catalogue to practice with Slipknot by now. You've got fucking 30 plus years of back catalogue to go through. There's YouTube drummers that can do it. I mean, Slipknot are kind of spoilt for choice for drummers at this point. I don't know what happened to Jay Weinberg. I know it seemed a bit bitter or seemed like it was very out of the blue. No idea. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, Slipknot doing the old jumpsuit thing back into the Subliminal Verses or whatever. Was it Subliminal Verses? I don't know. You know, I forget shit way too often. I think it's just because I'm in my element in the podcast and I just kind of blank. My apologies. Yes, Perfect Circle as well. That's pretty cool. I'm not really a Perfect Circle fan, but it's nice to see Conor Maynard doing his thing. Apparently it sounded really good with their equipment was kind of fucked as well, so they had to like borrow some equipment. So there you go. Even the biggest bands guys can not fuck it all up. So you know, all you smaller bands, you're like you're like a Perfect Circle, you know. You can do it with shit equipment. Equipment isn't everything, you know. I saw Eagles of Death Metal do it on little practice amps in downloads. Honestly, I bought them these little practice amps. I was like, what the fuck? This is going to sound awful. And you know what? It didn't sound awful. It was fine. It's all about the sound guy and the PA you're working with. I mean, and obviously the way you can play, and you know, I mean, there's a lot of factors that come into it. When I saw these dudes rack up with a fucking practice amp, I was like, oh my god, what are we doing here? But yeah, Sick New World. Kudos to you. Seemed like a lot more bands. Spirit Box again, back in the scene, doing their thing, taking over the world. Good on them. Fucking good on them. But yeah. Has it made me want to go back and play more? No, I'm still very much. I mean, myself, Olivia Jury, and Sam Bennett, my lovely co-vocalist and my drummer, still talking about like the band's future, what it looks like. We were due to records again, but honestly, guys, I wanted a new tattoo. It was between that or a new tattoo. That's not entirely true, no. It's just a lot of expenses coming out. I've got some big things coming up, and I just want to make sure I've got money. You know, I should be saving for an house by now. I know our generation's doomed that we're never going to get a fucking house because of... Thanks, Obama. You know what I mean? No, like, I just want to make sure I've got enough money to do all that shit. And playing live again, good promotion, but I can't be... Again, that's just an unnecessary expense. I'm not driving somewhere just to play in front of 20 people. I know I should be grateful for that. If it was 20 people, fine. I'm okay with that. I've driven to some places that have pretended to promote and have done absolutely fuck all. We've done all we can. It's just like, you know what? I can't be arsed with all that. I really cannot. But now we're wondering what to do next. And honestly, seeing these bands live, it hasn't sparked anything in me yet. But there was definitely a little point where I was watching No Doubt, and I was like, maybe. Just for a second there, I was like, maybe get back Yeah, maybe get back to no, Fonzy. Like, you look at you on your lovely, comfy chair, speaking to a microphone on it. This is much better. You don't have to go anywhere. You can put out content there for nothing and do fuck all. Yay! Yeah, I loved it. It's funny how that's another thing that happened. That video surfaced back again. I forget. We were having a drink with a few friends. Phil was there, and we were looking at crap bands doing crap performances for some reason. Just as a laugh. You shouldn't laugh at them, but for some reason, every now and then. It's funny, dude. It's hella funny. And I was trying to think of like the one that I could show Phil, and I was like, all right, he'd be really impressed with this. And the one that came to mind was, this was a while ago. So it's when Puddle of Mud, I want to say it was for iHeartRadio. I might be wrong on that one. But they did a version of About a Girl by Nirvana, and it was an acoustic rendition of it. Oh, guys, you obviously know which fucking video I'm talking about. How many now is it, friend? I do. It's I do. It's still making me laugh now. It's so fucking funny. And honestly, Phil has been playing it on a loop, and I love it, bro. It's made me feel like shit, man. If ever Fonzy and company got shat on, I could look at that video and go, fuck me, it could have been worse. Oh, man, I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. Man, I don't think he was very healthy. He hasn't been well, has he? Oh, where's Scotland? Scotland. Yeah, I've not been particularly well over the last 3 months. I got one of those body DIY things. The old MOT, mate. Time to fucking get your disc sorted out. I got one of those done. Because, mid-30s. I've drank a lot throughout my time, a lot of drugs. I need to kind of, just check, make sure everything's all right in the old, tank. And, got that checked out. And I think the worst thing was I've got a low white blood cell count. They're going to do it again in a month or so's time, just make sure I'm all right there. But I had severely low vitamin D. Vitamin D is when you, get the sun and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm in England. Look at it. Literally, as I'm talking right now, I'm looking outside. Honestly, grayer than Santa's beard out there. It's so fucking dreary. There's no sun, and even if there was sun, I wouldn't want to do it. I wear shades all the fucking time. The sun scares me. I'm an emo vampire bitch boy. I don't like the sun. I wear skinny jeans everywhere. I want to kick my own ass, honestly. But I've got the supplements going on, and all these years and years and years of abusing my body. I know all you health nuts been like, your body's a temple, man. You should fucking treat it with respect, Fucking tell me what to do with my body. Fucking hell. I've done that. So I was just thinking, like, throughout my years of playing, and every show was just like drinking. Told you about the first European tour I did, and it was just 2 weeks of it, man. I think we had like 1 day of a break, but every day, wake up in Berlin, wake up in Dublin, wake up in Paris, wake up in Copenhagen, just go like, drink, everybody, drink, anybody? Like, yep, all right, fuck it, hair of the dog, let's go. Did it make for a good performance? You know what? Every now and then it did. But again, you grow up with bands like, fucking Motley Crue and Aerosmith, the ones throwing the TVs out the window of the hotel, all those cliches. And I loved it, man. I think that's just what, to me, a rock star was. Like, yeah, man, just get wasted and get all this pussy, man, and do a load of blow, bro. And, as you get older, as I'm sure a lot of these bands who did do that back then are probably fucking doing now, going like, Jesus Christ, I can't do that now. But I'm also not going full sobriety as well. I'm a little bit of mediation. You know, you need to be able to enjoy yourself every now and then, but, you know, and it's been quite fun finding new ways how to beat hangovers. And no, unfortunately, the search continues. Try doing a shot of olive oil before you go out. Apparently, it lines your stomach and you feel better. I've tried having a water after every drink. Honestly, that was actually fine. That actually did make me feel better. But what you sacrifice as a result, going to have a piss every 5 fucking minutes, it's not ideal, not convenient. I've also tried just sticking to the one drink. All this whiskey and wine is fine, but beer before your bollocks or whatever is not good. I tried all that, all the rules, all the cliches. I can't do it. But I'm not going to just go full sober. Honestly, I won't enjoy that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not going to enjoy it. I mean, I'm still, according to the doctor, I am like still a pinnacle of health, which is unusual. If anything, she shouldn't be encouraging me. I was going to hope she'd lie to me and tell me, I'm like, you got 6 months to live. Unless. I think that would fucking, kick my ass, wake me up a bit, especially with all the vaping and that. I'm kind of waiting for something, you've got, one of your lungs disappeared. Surprised you haven't noticed yet. Like, oh yeah, I thought it was a bit left-sided, but yeah, I'll go this weekend and have a little drink at my mum's thing. I wanted to invite my old guitarist because my old guitarist played with my mum's band for a little while, but I cut him out of my life because he was a lazy, greedy tosspot. Nice enough guy, but everything that he didn't do were the most important things to me. So I think that sort of thing doesn't clash. I invited him to my wedding. I said, mate, you've been a huge part of my childhood growing up. I know we don't speak a lot anymore. I gave him plenty of notice. He's not really a guy that works. Fucking sensational guitarist, but he's not really a guy that works. He's always wanted to just like play guitar, fuck all else. I think now he's got a job, I don't know. But for the surprise party, I was almost debating inviting him along. But selfishly, I went, nah. Maybe my mum would want him along. But one of those people that you invite to a party, right? You invite them to the party and you expect them, there's a couple of drinks there, man. We got these for you. There's a bit of food there. You know what? This is a guy that would take 5 times the designated amount. You know what I mean? He would just take the absolute piss. Never buy anybody a drink. Always talk about him fucking self. And then stick in the fucking corner with his girlfriend or whatever. And then, fuck off home without saying thank you. For me, all of those things that demonstrate the value that you're a bit of a fucking bellend. And I can't be around someone like that. He missed my wedding because he couldn't afford a 15 quid train over to Bristol and back. It's like, dude, fuck you. So we're getting to that point now where we could invite more people, could invite him, don't want to. Because it's all about me. Nothing, it's all about me, yeah. Ah, man. But guys, I guess that is going to be me tuning out. Again, if you have not listened to Cinnamon Laces, please go ahead and do so. And this is the 10th episode, which means I finally got a sponsor, but I will not be doing the sponsor. We still got to get all the links and stuff like that sorted out. But I'm going to have a sponsor next week, guys. So I'm going to be one of those dickheads next week who I've promised myself I will not do any more than 30 seconds, maybe a minute at the very fucking most. I'll do it nice and quick because I love my podcast, don't get me wrong. Bad Friends, Bill Burr, love all those guys, great. But I can't stand that Spotify have mandatory adverts now, as well as sponsorships in the podcast. It's just greedy corporate bullshit advertising. I hate it so much. Great. An advert every now and then, a couple, and if you want to do your own thing, make it a little bit more entertaining. And it's a fairly okay product, as long as it's not like bombardment after bombardment. But guys, I should have a sponsor for next week. So get your credit cards out. If you like drinking, you're really going to like this one. Of course, Fonzy got an alcoholic sponsor. Of course he did. Fucking, a guy needs help. Intervention? Is that what they're called? I don't need an intervention. Anyway, guys, keep listening to the music. That was the real one, by the way. Yep, keep listening to the music. I will love you, leave you. Until next time, I will see ya. Vinto, the fruitiest word